Hallo und willkommen zurück zu Underrail und wir gehen jetzt in das Bürogebäude, nachdem das Licht an ist. Das Licht und der Strom. Da haben wir jetzt auch einen Aufzug. Aber den benutze ich erstmal nicht. Hier unten war ja eigentlich schon alles erledigt. Wie No Power? Ich habe doch hier Power draufgesetzt. Hä? Da bin ich aber jetzt schwer enttäuscht. Wieso ist denn hier keine Power? Verstehe ich nicht. Die Türen kann man aufmachen. Na, die Lampen hier sind auch aus. Aber wieso? Da muss ich wohl nochmal nach oben. Oh Gott. Falls es denn was nutzt. Power. Jetzt muss ich erst wieder an den gestealthten Typen vorbei. Die sind sicherlich wieder respawned. Vielleicht, wenn ich einfach alles ignoriere und nur durchlaufe. Ah, die Red Hounds, die sind halt da und halten Wache. Funktioniert. Ja, hier ist Power. Dann, wo war denn das Power-Ding überhaupt? Ist es noch weiter hier oben gewesen? Ich glaube. Hm. Da können wir jetzt zumindest in den Haupteingang reingehen. Ich glaube, hier ist nichts. Neue Borrower. Ah, shit. Ah, noch so einer. Treibe ich gerade erstaunlich gut dafür, dass es immer nur 50% sind. Waffe ist kaputt. So viel dazu. So. Düdüt. Power Station Rated Capacity 300. Low. Okay. Ach, und dann verschwindet das andere. A und A und Residential Block. Die 3 gehen auch, das Research-Ding, das braucht zu viel. Das ist natürlich aber etwas lästig, wenn man dann hier hin und her latschen muss. Das hatte ich ja eingangs befürchtet. Oder eigentlich damit gerechnet, dass man das muss. Wieder den ganzen Weg nach unten latschen. Bin mir aber auch nicht ganz sicher, was das mit den Mutagen-Tanks auf sich hatte. Dann hat der Aufzug aber vermutlich keine Power. Da kann ich gleich auch mal hin. Da werde ich jetzt als erstes mal hin zum Aufzug. Meine kleinen Lieblinge. Ja, jetzt ist hier auch Licht. Ich gehe aber jetzt erstmal zum Aufzug. Auch zu dir. Ihr seid ja schon so ein bisschen nervig. No power. So viel dazu. Dann wieder zurück zum Gebäudekomplex. Dann machen wir das. Und hoch. So, ist da jetzt Saft? You try calling the elevator, but nothing happens. Na, immerhin funktioniert es jetzt. Es kann es natürlich auch sein, dass hier Spinnen sind, weil die ja durch Elektrizität aufgeladen werden und eventuell dann Happa wollen oder so. Ventilation Shaft. Morphine. Welcome, F. Manu. Access ENM. Warning, ENM is currently offline. Please check your connection to ENHE network and restart your client. If the problem persists, contact one of the network administrators. Number of contacts, 65. Archive. Helting. Manu, I'm back. Where were we? We were discussing the westernmost cavern rock composition. Right, I have the samples here. The forest has really grown more than I expected. Those mushrooms are towering. Thank you, and they've been growing like crazy. On a simple related note, I heard Vasilika wrote a paper on self-growing bathroom tissues made out of fungi. So if you see him chopping down one of the mushrooms, don't act surprised. Haha. A guy from his lab forwarded it to me. They were rolling on the floor when he sent it to them. The worst thing is, I am an expert in mycology, and I can say I see some good logic in what he wrote there. Joke or not, he thought it through. Indeed, things would be boring around here if it weren't for Dude and him. Yes. Well, as far as the cavern is concerned, you've got nothing to worry about. I surveyed the whole cavern and took soil and rock samples, as we discussed. I doubt that the composition is any different, but I'll test it just to make sure. We aren't pushing anywhere near the magma, and that's the most important thing. So freely move in and expand the forest. Excellent. So when do you want me to come over and look at the samples? Later today. I've got something else to do first. Okay, I'll see you later then. Sure. Helting, zweite. I'm coming over and take a look at those samples. Sure. Abdul. Manu, you there? I'm sleeping. What's the matter? Is everything okay? I see him. See who? The shadow. What? I was lying in bed trying to get some sleep. It's been 30 hours since I last slept. Was? Since I last slept. Lying, I mean. But I heard someone knock. I opened my eyes and net to the door. I opened them. There it was. Are you sure you weren't hallucinating? Or maybe you did get some sleep and had nightmare. And look at your writing. That was real. Manu, please listen. You never took me seriously. I'm listening, but if you are hallucinating, go to Matt. I mean it. The shadow looked like me. It had red eyes, but it was me. It pulled my cheeks with both hands, like it wanted to tear them apart. Then it told me I'm trapped in my body. What does that mean, Manu? Then it walked through me and entered the room. It's touching my back now. It hurts. Are you there? You're hallucinating. Go to Matt and talk to a doctor. I have work to do tomorrow. It's still here, Manu. It's touching me as I'm sitting in front of the laptop. I know you're freaking out, but you're hallucinating and you should see a doctor. Want me to come over and take you to Matt? Is everything alright? Are you there? I'll go and try and get some sleep. You do that. Talk to you tomorrow. Take care. Vladovic. I'm going to Tartarus. The magma level is higher than usual. It's no big deal, but my team is going there just to make sure we're good. Sure, we'll do the south exit some other time then. Of course. Good luck. I guess I have some time to take another stroll through Bianca's forest. There are some lower tunnels her team discovered just today. I should check them out. Okay, see you later. Good luck again. Abdul. Are you there? Manu? Hey, hey, hey! Manu, are you there? Can you come over? Are you there? Back to main. Okay. J. Dyson. Access, blah blah blah. Warning, einem is going offline. Archive. Stygian. Do you have a minute, Dr. Dyson? I wanted to talk to you about Project EOS. Sure, Tobias. And stop calling me Dr. Dyson. I have We have known each other for 5 years, man. There's no need to be formal. I know, sir. I'm sorry. What did you need? I'll just be direct. I want to volunteer to be placed inside a suspension cell and undergo the whole process. I understand what you mean. I noticed that your recent interest with the project had a very personal note. The one that wasn't present before. However, I don't need to tell you that this is the first time we are doing this. Many things can go wrong. Did you consult anyone else before making this decision? I spoke to Dr. Anderson today, and he told me there's nothing they can do for me. Removing the tumor from my face is not the problem, but other effects of the mutation will soon manifest themselves. I am sorry to hear that. We've worked on this together for some time now, so I am sure you know what awaits you. But I have a question. Why didn't you turn to cryogenetics instead? Cryogenics. I trust you more. You know how things currently are around here, and I don't want to be unplugged so that they could make room for someone like Dr. Slavkovich. I mean, if I have to die, then that's that. I'll accept my fate. But if I'm going to give this a chance, then I'll put myself in the hands of someone I can trust. Thank you, Tobias. We have still a few more cells available. I can arrange everything. We'll talk about this in TL, okay? Yes. John? Yes, John. That's more like it. Man, see you in TL. Was? Thank you again. See you. Vasilika. Hey, will you be going to the party later? Yes, I have to finish the reports on those psi monoliths first, so I might be a bit late. Right, I heard you guys had some problems with a few subjects. No, who told you that? Bobby, but he's a jerk anyway. We had no problems. You've been acting pretty stiff lately. Did Anton stop by TL again? No. Yes. Look, I'm working here. We'll talk at the party. Yeah, one more thing. I've got a for paper ready for my boys at the biochem lab. It's gonna mess with their heads more than you guys do in TL. I told you I'm busy, and we don't mess with heads. Yeah. What's the name of the paper? Application of bioengineered fungal cell cultures in the creation of self-replicating lavatory tissue paper by Gunther Vasilla. Haha, a toilet paper that grows on its own. Underrail will never be the same. Do you guys ever do anything serious, or is it always these sort of things? No wonder Kim is on your back all the time. What was the last one? Fact cleanser? Flatulence processing and perfuming unit, to be exact. But yes, I never submitted that, so you know. It's not my field, and even if it was, it would be too obvious. Come on, but this is going across everybody's E&M. Everybody in my department, that is. Look, I have to finish this. Can't wait to hear what you've come up with. Okay, see you later. Bisschen viel jetzt. Slakovic. Come to my room. May I ask why, sir? Come and we'll talk in person. I will be there as soon as possible. You have 5 minutes, Dyson. Yes, sir. Parkinson. I read this morning. I think you should come over to TL later and we'll see what we can do. We've still got a fair number of monolith fragments, so it shouldn't be a problem. Deal. I will come over tomorrow. I'm going to see Bianca first, then I'll be over to you. What do you mean? Steve, are you gone? Hey. Sorry, I was in the bathroom. We are doing joint research. Didn't she tell you? Her fungal forest project is at the advanced stage, and we would like to release a few type Bs into an enclosure, study their behavior, and see what adaptations they developed. Oh, that good. As long as it's just that. Be serious, John. I will see you tomorrow. Vasila. Hey, dude. Last night was damn good. If your eyes weren't glued to Bianca the whole night, you might have had a bit more fun. Who told you that? I was standing right next to you. Sadly. What do you mean, sadly? Want me to come over and kick your drunken ass? No, please no. Imagine the SAI guys spying on our chat take it a bit too seriously and think you really want to kick my ass. Soon an armed IF squad might come busting through your door. What do you think of that? That drunken ass. I could kick it all the way to the core. That's not what I asked you. Do you want me to kick your ass? Haha, I thought I'd never meet anyone who's a bigger idiot than me. While we are at it, you've gotten pretty serious lately. I already asked you, but you evaded the answer. Those crystals got to your head, or what? They are not crystals, man, and no, they didn't. It's just a bit of everything. Apex technocrats, news from above, EOS, Bianca, you understand me. I hope you die. Was? Ha! I'm going to outlive my best friend so that he never feels lonely. Helting! Das sind ja nur noch 3 oder 4 mindestens von diesen Computern. Hey John, hey Bianca, just wanted to let you know that Vasi has been acting up strange lately. I heard him talking to himself the other day. Achso, eine Korrektion, ja. G back to education. Go back to education, was? You biologists are even worse than geologists. John, do we have to go through this every time I make a typo? Yes, if you feel the need to file a complaint against my excruciatingly annoying behavior to a C, an RS, or even BCHC, you may do so every day from 7 to 5. Look, can you be serious for once? Speak to Vasi and see why he's behaving the way he does. He was at the Met and they told him it's just work-related exhaustion. We are working on Project EOS and, well, a lot of lives are in our hands. I just talked to him, I'm worried. We've been having numerous accidents and mishaps around Hollow Earth, especially with the recent problems in the mutagen tank area. What if it's connected? Helting, also, you know, I will file a complaint to Anton directly. You are going to Tartarus. No! For a simple correction, you evil woman. Haha, look, I gotta go and take some spore samples from the forest. Hey, can I ask you something? Oh, sorry, wrote that at the same time. Yeah, so? Quote, hey, can I ask you something? Oh, that. John, are you gone? Nope. John, come on, that's not funny. Anton will hear about this. Anyway, I really have to go. And talk to Vasi. Bye. So long, Bianca. Das war Helsing? Ja. Und dann kommt noch Manu. Are you there? Yes. Something is seriously wrong with Vasi. He's been sending me messages these 2 days, complaining about having insomnia and seeing some freaky shadows. The things he woke me up with are frightening, John. What is going on at Tithonus? He's been to Matt and told me they told him it's work-related stress, professional exhaustion, however they call it. He's taking a few days off. What do you mean? To medical in L1. Doc told him it's stress. Didn't he mention that? When did he go to Matt? I didn't know. Yesterday, the day before that. I don't think he did. I talked to Bianca, Marcus and even Dr. Hope and no one saw him leave this room during that time, and judging by E&M timestamps, I don't think he would have had much time to go out in between. Do you talk to anyone from Matt? No, he messaged me what I've told you. Let's go to this room. I'll meet you in the hallway. Back to main. Ein bisschen viel des Guten. Aha. Ah ja. Der Gunther. Der will mich aber sofort angreifen, oder? Weil der ist böse. Ja, der ist böse. Haha, resisted. Arsch. 950 Schaden. Regenerative Mixture. Regenerates 40 health each turn for 6 turns. Oha. Ist schon nicht schlecht. Na, Lake Mushroom, kann ich darauf verzichten. Ich weiß auch nicht, ob die ganzen Heilsachen den gleichen Cooldown teilen. Da ist gar kein Computer in dem Raum. Oha. Du Drecksspinne. Dann verfehle ich auch noch. Hoppla. Ich dachte, die Falle hätte ich beim letzten Mal schon ausgelöst. S. Parkinson, access einem. Warning, einem is currently offline. Please check your connection to INRR Archive. Nur Nein! Und damit bin ich tot. Das ist aber ja dumm, dass das dabei weiterläuft. Hat ihn leider nicht angezündet. Da ist noch einer. Na, immun. Noch einer. What the... Okay. Parkinson. So, Archive. Dyson. As Parkinson. John, I would like to speak to you. Contact me once you have the time. Ausstein. Dr. Parkinson, there is something I wish to discuss with you. I am here, Dr. Ausstein. Very good. I suppose you might not be aware of this, but I have been keeping a close eye on psymorphs you have been working on. Fascinating creatures, truly. I sometimes even feel envious myself. Moreover, it was brought to my attention that you are planning to release the specimens into Dr. Helting's fungal forest, which clearly means that you have a comfortable number of units. This is the reason why I'm contacting you. I would like for you to give me several specimens for my mutagen experiments. That won't be an issue, Dr. Ausstein. You are correct. Since the recent genetic engineering and environmental psi-tuning, we have managed to speed up the Glyval phase adaptation period and have therefore managed to significantly increase our breeding rate. Very good. Do you need my direct involvement, or would someone from my team suffice? You are quite busy yourself, so no, Dr. Parkinson. I will not take more of your time than necessary. Just have one of your colleagues come to Mutagen Tanks B with at least 5 specimens of the first exposure, and a plan on him or her being available to me at least for some time. As for later, I will see that what the future brings. Yes, I understand. Now, do you need adult or larva specimens? I forgot to mention. When can I have them? Today. It couldn't be better. Once we carry out the first exposure at the Crucible, I will be sure to inform you how your specimen performed. I would be thankful, Dr. Ausstein. Very good. Notify me once the specimens are sent this way. And good luck with your future endeavors. I will, sir. Thank you. Borovich. I have completed resonance chamber testing on both Type A and Type B specimens, as you requested, Dr. Parkinson. I will file in a full report to later than this afternoon. No later than this afternoon. Very good, Borovich. What are your thoughts so far? How are the specimens reacting on the fragments from TL? The results are overwhelmingly positive so far, so positive in fact. I would be comfortable recommending we obtain more of these fragments, some even to be used in Dr. Helding's forest once we deploy the adult psymorphs there. I am intrigued, personally. I did not expect such a response. I will read your report once it is done, and if it would benefit us to use more of these fragments, then we will send an armed expedition to obtain some more. Excuse me for asking, as the information might have slipped me, but where are these monoliths located? Far to the south, past the lake. The area was safe during the original expedition, but I'll see if I can speak to Colonel Syke. Maybe he will lend us a few AF soldiers to set up a more permanent camp there. How the things are going, everything will soon want a piece of that monolith. Indeed, send me the report once it is done, as soon as I'm finished, Dr. Parkinson. Abdul. Manu, are you there? Manu, I'm sorry I didn't mean to contact you, Steve. No problem. By the way, how are you feeling? Dyson told me you've been taking a few days off. These last few days have been incredibly stressful. I've been working nearly non-stop during the last month, and it finally got to me. The most important things are done, so I'll rest for a few days, and then I will back to work. It's nothing to worry about. I know. I was in the same situation more times than I'd like to admit. You keep on resting. You'll feel free to You'll feel free of this burden in no time. I will. Thank you. Back. Nächster Computer. Dann haben wir hier noch 3 Räume. Und dann geht's noch in den nächsten Sektor. Und da wird wahrscheinlich auch noch einiges sein. Aber gut, wir haben jetzt zumindest die Vaselinka. Warning! Bla bla bla. Archive. Dyson. Hey, I heard he came over to TL. Who? Anton Matveev. What did you want? He was interested in the Psy-monolith fragments we cut off several days ago, and about Project EOS. Oh, it's you. I thought it was Vasi and wondered why he would start with hey. Man, I need rest. He stopped by our lab too, Anton. I mean, not Vasi. I got that. The Apex technocrats have been paying us frequent visits during these few days. Parkinson said Kirill came to him the other day. Anton before that. What did he want from you? Yeah, I heard Kirill also called a few seemingly important meetings with Austein over the mutagen tanks. As for us, Anton dropped by our lab for 10 minutes. Frigid as a corpse as usual, interrogated a few of my scientists about our current projects and walked off. Never talked to me. You should watch your writing, man. Nothing will happen. You think SAI reports to anyone? Do you think SAI reports to anyone anymore? Do you really think anyone still cares what happens about Hollow Earth? You want to test it? Maybe, but as far as I can see, everyone is doing whatever they please around here and no one intervenes in any way. Even Apexes just stroll through the remain focused only on their own business. Remain focused only on their own business. Okay. Gunther, let's stop here. I dislike them as much as you do, especially after recent incidents. But it is what it is. The last thing I need is someone knocking on my door because of this. Fine. Hope. Dr. Vasilla, may I have a moment of your time? What can I help you with, Dr. Hope? It is about what happened between the two of us during that meeting. I owe you an apology. Glad to hear it, Dr. Hope. I realize that my words were chosen poorly and that they should have never been spoken, there or anywhere else. Glad to hear it, Dr. Hope. Do understand that I have never considered you to be anything but one of my most brilliant scientists working in Hollow Earth, even if my choice of words then might have implied otherwise. Do understand that. Glad to hear it, Dr. Hope. Gunther. Yes, Dr. Hope. There is no need for you to do this anymore. I already apologized to you. I accept your apology, Dr. Hope, but what happened before the committee is not something I am likely to forget. I understand. I am sorry. I know your team has been having issues with which were out of your control and that my remarks were the last thing you needed, besides being overstatements. It shouldn't have happened. Would that be all, Dr. Hope? That would be all, Dr. Vasilla. Der Vasilika, was auch immer. Kim. Your recent report on correlation between engineered STK protein and maximum lifespan on TKS1 and TKS2 subjects is rather fascinating. Dr. Vasilla, I have to admit, it seems like your team has finally provided us with something worthy of our time. However, I'm worried about your conclusions regarding the engineering and application in humans, namely several of these proposed methods I feel rather inadequate and poorly reasoned. I should even say... Could you come over to my office so that we can discuss the matter? I am free today around 3 to 5 and tomorrow at the same time. I will come over today. Can you please tell me which methods are in question here, Dr. Kim? We will talk in my office. Hope. I heard Dr. Kim was giving you trouble today, Dr. Vasilla. We had a discussion on one of my reports, Dr. Hope. That is all there is to it. Indeed. Is he giving you too much trouble, perhaps? I don't need any favors, Dr. Hope. No, this has nothing to do with favors. It's just that, due to the current situation, Dr. Kim should perhaps move his attention to some other projects that require more of it. It is certainly within my power to influence the committee when it comes to these things. I simply thought I'd let you know. It would eliminate the necessity for you to submit any more reports to him, correct? Correct. If that is how you feel about it, then I am in no position to object, Dr. Hope. Very well, Dr. Vasilla. I wish you a pleasant day. You too, Dr. Hope. Oh, wait, one more thing, Dr. Vasilika. Has Dr. Slavkovich contacted you, perhaps? I don't believe he did. Is there any reason to? Never mind. See you around, Gunther. Sure, Dr. Hope. Have a nice day. Gunther. Den Gunther habe ich aber auch schon mal irgendwo gesehen, glaube ich. Dyson. How did it go? It started bad, but got better later. What do you mean it got better later? I'll come over and tell you about it. All about it. Fertig. Puh. Okay. Yippie, Raum 1, kein Computer. Aha. Was? Boxing Gloves. Ja, brauche ich jetzt nicht. Da haben wir wieder einen Computer. Slavkovic. Warning, bla bla bla. Archive. Matveev. Ausstein. Gavri. Die werden wir wahrscheinlich dann in einem anderen Gebäude finden. How are you feeling, Dr. Slavkovic? Rotten, so no different than usual. Are you calling me for a reason, just to see how you were doing? Now you know. I have a question for you, if I may, if you must. Why did you move to that small claustrophobic room? Caverns is some of the best apartments Biocorp has ever offered to its technocrats. Yet you selected the one that deserves you the least. Was there something wrong with your apartment? I thought it had everything. I began to despise it exactly because of that reason. I see. How so? Because it reminds me of everything I have created during my lifetime. My hands made human beings. Everything about them was my will. I felt like a god, and those I haven't constructed, I enhanced, you should know. Certainly, Dr. Slavkovic, yet I don't see why you shouldn't be reminded of these things. Aren't those great achievements? Anton, can you not understand? I'm dying. Biocorp is dying. It's just a matter of time. It is an end of an era of greatness. It will all turn into dust, my friend. Once you kill each other, and I know you will, Anton. I know you better than you know yourself. Once you kill each other, once most of Underrail dies of famine, it will all be dust. We will fall, while the simple will survive, like rats. They have enough brains to maintain their existence, but that is their intellectual ceiling. Was? Ceiling? Survival, nothing more, nothing less. Your illness is fogging your judgment, perhaps, but if that's the case, then it won't last much longer. Und noch einen zweiten Eintrag. I apologize for leaving you in the middle of a conversation, Dr. Slavkovic. I was urgently called to mutagen tanks. I thought we were finished. You never explained to me why you left the apartment. If you so desire, that apartment is a piece of greatness, Anton. Greatness. That tiny space, relatively speaking, was Biocorp condensed into a form which can feed my ego the best. Yes, I love myself, I worship myself, I want to be reminded how great I am and how great the things I've made possibly are. Few stand close to me. Nikolev, Frasart, obviously Clarkson, a few more, but that's it. And that great man is going to perish soon, and it will all come to an end. All this achievement's gone. That is not true, you will be remembered. Your work is monumental to genetic engineering. You were as close to a god as anyone could possibly be. I will be remembered? What do I get out of people remembering me? Reading about me in literature? Nothing. That's what. Because I will be nothing. Dead. And even those memories will be gone with Biocorp. So if I renounce everything I have, death cannot take it from me. I live with no possessions in this cramped room. I have nothing, which is as much as I'll have in death. It is not too late to turn to cryogenetics. This conversation is over. I'm tired. Ausstein. Dr. Slavkovic. Ausstein, send someone to pick me up. I want to take a look at the subjects in mutagen tanks B. Certainly, Dr. Slavkovic. Gavrichuk. Dr. Slavkovic, I was informed that your condition has worsened. Yes, if there's anything you need, please say so. I need nothing you can offer. You might reconsider moving to a medical center. You deserve better than that, than being taken care of by a single nurse. I already told you and Austein and Matveev no. Now, I do have something to ask you. What is going on with the mutagen tank subjects? I talked to Austin, but he didn't give me any actual answers. I want to know the real state. They are under control. What about Austein's pet? Whatever its name. Austein considers it his right hand, and he's unwilling to listen to reason. Biocop is already close to the edge. Austein's subjects are numerous, and one of them walks around freely. I thought you stopped caring. It comes and goes. Come to think of it, I don't think I actually care. It's more of a natural and subconscious thing for me to observe the going-ons in Hollow Earth. Much like breathing. It goes on without you taking notice of it. I know that you strongly oppose cryogenetics, but are you familiar with Project EOS? No. It is a project of Dyson and Abdul from Tithonos lab. The expedition, which went south, discovered peculiar monoliths, most likely alien in origin. One of the proposed theories is that fragments of these monoliths can be used to project someone's being into a psionic image, as Dyson defined it. Is this some kind of joke? No, Dr. Slavkovich. Matthew has visited his laboratory. If you are interested, he can fill you in with the details. I am not interested in witchcraft, Gavrilchuk. Now leave me alone, I am tired of this. As you wish, Dr. Slavkovich. War das oder war das andere? Das war das. I read what you sent me. I read what you sent me. It is sound. However, I don't trust a drunkard like Dyson. I can vouch for Dyson, Dr. Slavkovich. When it comes to psionic research, there isn't a man more capable, and his recent discoveries regarding the monoliths have already opened new horizons. I personally inspected his work, and I am pleased with my observations. I wouldn't have brought this up to you if I wasn't sure of it. You didn't. Kirill did. Although, I know you used him as a proxy. Guilty as charged. Despite our differences, we both want what's best for you. I made an error in mentioning cryogenetics first to you, thus causing an unwanted reaction. I see. When will they put the first group in stasis? Soon. I will speak to Dyson and give you a concrete date. I will keep an eye on the first group, and if I am pleased with the results, then I will try it myself. Very good, Dr. Slavkovich. I don't have much time left anyway. Would you like to return to your apartment? No, send me Dyson's contact. I would like to speak with him. Yes, Dr. Slavkovich. Durch wirklich was Hilfreiches stand da ja jetzt nicht drin. So, das ist das Nordgebäude, der Nordwesten. Ich hoffe mal, dass jetzt nicht überall so viele Computer stehen. (1038) Damit haben wir alle. Personal Laptop. Da ist noch Cooldown drauf, scheiße. Welcome, Abdul. Warning and blah blah blah. Dyson. Dyson, Wazi, are you there? Wazi, I'm in my room with Dyson. We knocked at your door, but you don't respond. Are you there? It's been half an hour. We're calling someone to open the door. If they come here, they will separate us, Wazi. I can't take this anymore. I'm tired and I can't barely see, and you are hurting me. They will hurt you more. I just want this to end. Peel the skin from your chest now. There's nothing left on your back. I can't. You have to. You have not you anymore. Don't you remember? Your body is a prison made of flesh. Get rid of it. I can't. You must. I can't do it. Why can't I just kill myself? I can't take it anymore. Don't cry. Pain is but a small price of your new existence. Your freedom. Das hatten wir auch schon. Für Selbstgespräche. Oh, da haben wir noch eine Tür. Oh, Dietrich, ja. Oha. Take all. Dann werde ich da wohl auch noch mal dafür den Strom bei diesem einen Dingen da anwerfen müssen. Ist auch noch mal ein bisschen hin und her gelaufen. Ja, ist auf jeden Fall was Neues. Na gut. Oh, 2 Karten. Ja, eine Karte. Hopp. Na gut, dann mache ich hier erstmal einen Schnitt. Dann gehen wir aber, ja, gucken wir beim nächsten Mal die anderen Dinger weiter. Und dann werden wohl noch einige Personalcomputer zum Lesen da sein. Also bis denn.